Then let us see the destiny in Islam. Allah decides who becomes a Muslim and who does not. The Quran makes it clear that Allah made the infidels into unbelievers, or that He causes people to become unbelievers. Sahih al-Bukhari, Book 55, Hadith 549. Allah's Messenger said, "As about the issue of your creation, of each one of you are placid in the womb of his mother, as a sperm, for the first 40 days, and after that he comes to be a clot, and then you will be a clot for the coming 40 days, and after that will be transformed to a piece of meat for in another 40 days. Afterwards Allah sends an angel, and he will be ordered by 4 words, to write 4 destinies. He writes his, the baby's, deeds, time of his death, means of his subsistence, and whether he will be miserable, infidel, or blessed in a religious meaning. Afterwards, it will be breathed the soul into his body. So a man will do the deeds of people of heaven, and only the distance of an arm is between him and the heaven, then what has been written by the angel supersedes, and so he starts doing deeds of the people of hell fire and enters hell fire. Identical, a person may do deeds and work of hell fire. Subsequently the deeds which are written to him by the angels will be in command to surpass, so he will change to do the work of the people of paradise, so he enters paradise. I think this is a clear explanation, made by Muhammad himself, showing that what is written concerning you is what will take effect over what you do all your life. No matter how bad or how decent you were as a person, at the end it's what is written for you that will be the final design, not your bad or good deeds. This is one madness of this belief. Who would trust Allah after reading this? Where is the justice? What is the benefit of praying, giving to charity, or doing good, when the order of Allah is to kill the Christian, Hindu, Buddhist, and the Jew? At the end it is not what you do, it is what Allah likes. Quran 6, 148, Usama translation. Those who are polytheistic will say, if Allah willed, we did not become polytheists, nor our fathers, nor were we forbidden anything. Likewise those who came before them lied until they had tasted our severity. Say, do you have any knowledge that you bring it out to us? You only follow but the conjecture, and you only lie. So according to this verse, the people who believed in many gods, the polytheists, were saying that it was Allah who made them and their fathers polytheistic, and they were accused of lying. However, the following verse in Quran 6, 107, Usama translation, says exactly the opposite. And if Allah willed, they would not become polytheists. And we have not made you a keeper over them, and you are not a guardian over them. I'm sure this is kind of shocking to you. How can this be from God? In Quran 4:82, Allah himself said that if this book was not from him, you should find a lot of contradictions. The contradictions keep going in the same chapter. Quran 6, 111, Usama translation. And if we had sent down the angels to them and the dead had spoken to them. And if we had sent down the angels to them and the dead had spoken to them. And we had gathered everything before them, they were not to believe, except if Allah wills, but most of them are ignorant. Quran 6, 125, Usama translation. So whomever Allah desires to guide, he opens his chest to Islam, and whomever he desires to mislead, he will make his chest extremely narrow as though he is only ascending to the heaven. Likewise Allah made the uncleanness on those who do not believe. Quran 4:88. What do you want from the hypocrites? Allah damned them for what their hands did. Do you want to guide those whom Allah misguided? There is no guidance for those whom Allah deceived, and you will not find a way for them. Look at this, Allah damned them for what their hands did. Do you want to guide those whom Allah misguided? How can Allah say He damned the hypocrites for their deeds when He admits that He was the one who misguided them in the first place? Notice that Allah contradicts Himself in one breath. Furthermore, Allah gets angry with Muhammad for trying to guide the hypocrites. So what is Muhammad's job? Allah does not allow him to guide those who are misguided, which means Muhammad has no business being a prophet. He has no authority from Allah to call back those who become unbelievers. Allah made it clear Muhammad cannot find a way to save them, because it was Allah Himself who rejected them. An even more important question is, why did Allah refuse to give Muhammad the authority to guide people to the truth? It is because it was against Allah's plan, and we know this because it angered Him that Muhammad tried to reverse Allah's rejection of the hypocrites. The idea that Islam, the Quran, and Muhammad are sent to people to guide them to salvation is false and meaningless. Once Allah decides that you are not worthy to become a Muslim, your chance of salvation is zero. In the coming verses, I will show you how this book is made by an unbalanced madman. He did not hear his own words. Quran 81, 28-29. 28 To whomsoever of you wanted to walk in the correct direction, to be Muslim. 29 And ye will not, unless it be the desire of Allah, the Lord of the two worlds, human and jinn. Therefore, this verse is saying it's up to you to be Muslim or not. That is good and smart, but in the very next verse Allah said the opposite. This God is out of his mind. Is it up to us or up to him? If it's up to him, why did he say in the previous verse it was up to us? In simple words, Allah is saying, it is up to Allah, you idiot. It does not matter what you would like it to be.